right,
that's it for the
with
news.
that, we're wrapping up the patch notes. And for our special edition episode 20 to celebrate all of y'all for supporting us, our third segment this week is just going to be listener questions. We have quite a few in here, a couple from chat we're going to start out with. Kate asks, which Sims is your favorite and why? 1, 2, or 3, or 4?
3.
2.
4 is weird.
2 is because I grew up with 2 when I was.
Yeah, I grew up with
Same.
2.
Yeah.
I grew up with the herbs. That's the one I like. Yeah, that's mine. The urban one. That's mine.
With the Black Eyed Peas, I think it was literally Black Eyed Peas focus.
Black Eyed Peas,
on the
yeah.
Game Boy.
Yeah, I had it on original Xbox, and me and my sister would play it all the time. We just had a blast playing it.
Yeah.
No,
2
like,
is Kate's favorite. Yeah, 2 is because I remember looking up codes to like get unlimited money and just try to make the craziest house that I possibly could.
I don't think anybody likes 4, from what I hear. It's like again,
a lot of people enjoy
do.
4.
Yeah, it's still
we run
popular.
into the same problem of DRM being an issue with 4, from what I hear.
I don't know.
Like,
I know some people who stream it, like just stream like Sims 4.
Yeah,
Mind you, that doesn't.
It seems like it's for the building and not for the actual game itself.
Yeah.
It's just like building the house and like trying to like kind of mess around with the house.
My favorite thing that's come from 4 has been the giant bomb feature that they did, which was they basically brought every person that worked at Giant Bomb, made them live in a house, and found creative ways to kill them. And they had like put all like the different ways to kill them in a hat, and he had to actually perform it in the show, and it was really funny.
Well, no, I really enjoyed it when they had when BuzzFeed was actually semi decent. They had like the Try Guys and the guys from Unsolved doing a series where they were trying to kill each other. Technically, it was supposed for them to just build a house and not try to kill each other. But of course, the Spooky Boys had to find ways to try to kill each other. And then Keith went on, who is one of the guys from Try Guys, and then he made something. It was an absolute like shit show, but in the best of ways possible. Yeah, the Spooky Boys are terrifying and great series. But either way, 2 is probably my favorite because that's what I played. Mind you, I've just never been a massive Sims fan. Like I enjoyed the like house building portion of it, but just like I don't know, I played other games like Nancy Drew at that time period and like Lego Harry Potter that kept me more occupied than The Sims did. So
Lego Harry Potter fucking slaps.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
So good.
Yeah.
Right. Mario, do you want to read the next question?
Yeah, I got it right here. Let's see. Oh, so Nardog has a couple questions. You know what? I'm going to answer all of them. Nardog BTW, question 1. How are you today? How is everybody? Starting with Cyclone.
Tired, but good.
Okay.
I'm
Fee?
here with you all, so lovely.
Oh, thank you. Fee?
It was good. My day was I don't know. You know what? I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. Frank, how about you?
I have a pineapple mango smoothie shake from McDonald's. Tastes pretty good.
I didn't even know that was a thing at McDonald's. Okay. That's interesting.
Wait,
Fancy.
it's a smoothie and you put whipped cream on top of it?
Maybe
I was
they did.
wondering. So
No,
here's
I'm
the
not
weird thing.
drinking
It was an option,
wait.
right? And I was wondering. I was like, I wonder how that would taste with whipped cream on it. And you can't really taste the whipped cream anyway. So it
It's
doesn't matter.
not. Why would you? No.
This just sounds like residuals of last week. I don't want to hear it.
It was like 20
Anyways,
cents extra, so I was like, fuck it, why not?
Frank, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Playing a lot of Final Fantasy, and yeah, that's basically it.
All right, cool. Harv, what are you up to? How are you feeling? How are you today, Harv?
I'm doing well. Pew, 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 it's Friday.
Oh hell yeah.
And I'm fucking miserable because I had to help an old lady who thought she switched to AT&T, but she really didn't, and she doesn't know her lock code. So that's my day. Anyways,
Oof.
I love it. I love it.
Love it.
I'm so
Question
glad I don't work
two.
there anymore.
Question 2 is: will the progress bar ever move?
It just
did.
did.
Yes.
It just fucking moved.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I
So-
said, you got to put your finger on the screen and wait. If you don't wait, it'll
That's
never
right.
happen.
That's right. Between segments, it definitely moves. Okay. Third question. Is Harv wearing pineapples? Is he wearing pineapples? He's in fact wearing pineapples.
Yes.
Because if so, we are pineapple brothers today. Oh, ain't you cute?
It's like being blood brothers, but with pineapples.
Yeah, it's like being Eskimo brothers, but not. Okay. That's the end of the question. So, Sly, you want to pick the next person?
All right, Frank, do you want to read the next question?
Yes. It's gonna be weird because I have to.
How many monitors do you have? Because it looks like you're in the Matrix.
I have to pull it up on my third one here. Really.
I did it, by the way. That's the one that you need.
I highlighted it.
This comes from the good sir. Since we're halfway through the year, wondering what your current game of the year is and why it does seem like everyone's going to answer Final Fantasy 14.
Nope.
Nope. And what are your most anticipated games for the rest of 2021? So I will say this right now. I do really, really like Final Fantasy 14. I really, really do. I wouldn't play it if I didn't enjoy it. However, it's not my game of the year right now. But I will we will start with Sly here. Sly, current game of the year. What are you anticipated for?
I said at the top of the episode, Fossil Corner's currently really doing it for me.
Okay, Fossil Corners. And what are you anticipated for the rest of the year?
I am currently trying to pull up my Steam wish list because I have a million indie games and I don't know which one I'm most anticipating yet. So come back to me.
Phoebe, what game of the year and anticipation for 2021?
Pyro is my 2021 game of the year, hands down. I think it is a phenomenal game and did really well. And honestly, it's something I've been really excited to, I want to get back into it because I haven't played it as of late. Things that I'm anticipating this year, very good question. One is Chinatown Detective Agency. It was a demo that I played during E3 week. Honestly, fantastic game, and can't wait to jump into it later on this summer. Lakes is another one that I'm very excited for. It is a game where you are working as a postman while your parents are away on vacation for 2 weeks. And then at the end, you need to figure out if you go back to corporate America or if you stay in the lovely, picturesque town, which is something I'm very excited for to continue playing. There's just a lot. A majority of them are a lot of indies. I will admit another one I'm excited for is Stray, and I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to play it because I thought it was a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Haha, it's not, suckers. I'm going to just play it on PC. So yeah, those are my games. Majority of them are indies.
You didn't say Coral Island.
I mean, Coral Island is definitely up there as well. Mind you, going to be honest, first place, second, I completely forgot about it. But yeah, no, I'm excited for Coral Island as well. That's another game I'm really excited for.
Beer and breakfast.
Oh my god. See? Okay, yeah. This entire section could be what Fee is excited for this year, which is I can make an entire show, which is just Fee's what is it? Feeticipation, which is all my what I'm excited for.
Basically, your answer is check back later. You'll post a doc with all the games on your wish list.
Exactly. There is well over 200 right now that are currently on my wish list. So good luck, my friends.
Goddamn. Harv.
All right.
Game of the year, and what do you anticipate it for?
My game of the year so far is It Takes Two. That is my favorite game of this year so far. Yeah. This game is really, really freaking good. I played with Kate. It was so much fun going through that game and trying to play the mini games and trying to just get that. Story was really good too. It was a really, really good story. It kind of is flimsy at the end of it, honestly. The story kind of okay. You know what? Everything is fine apparently. But yeah. So that's my game of the year. What I'm looking forward to is for this year Horizon, because I'm hoping I know we don't have a date yet, but I'm hoping that it comes out this year because I think so far everything is pointing at it coming out this year from what their development is and all that kind of stuff. So I know.
If they didn't show that showcase, then I probably been yeah, there's no way this is not coming out this year. But they showed it. I have some faith in it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, and then I was gonna say Elden Ring. I know that's in January, but it's close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, the same shit. Yeah, same shit, different day.
Great.
Mario.
Game of the year. Honestly, there hasn't been a lot of stuff that has come out this year that like really like grabbed me, other than two things. Loop Hero is still the game that I think about and I want to go back to and I want to finish because I'm very close. I'm in the middle of beating the third boss, I think. And Knockout City really took me by storm, and I still think about it, and I still want to play, and I still want to get this squad going for us to play because I really believe in that game. That game's a lot of fun, and I really want them to they're putting a lot of love in terms of their seasons, or at least their like little event things that are really cool. So definitely super into Knockout City. When it comes to like what am I most anticipating, 12 minutes is the first thing that pops in my head. 12 minutes has been something I've been looking at for years now, and I really can't wait to experience that. Horizon's another one. Horizon's definitely another one. But I will say Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is a game that I really want to play. So
yeah.
All right. And then my games this year, Loop Hero is still my game of the year so far. I it's weird because that game just has so much love put into it. And every time I open it up and play it, you always find something new. And there's probably still thousands of things people haven't discovered in that game. I would love to see more of it. I would love to play more of it. Anticipated game is definitely going to be probably Chinatown Detective Agency. When I played it with Fee, I had a lot of fun. I like the idea of what they're going with. I like the meta aspect that they're using with, like, you know, you have to look things up on an actual browser in order to do a lot of the things there. You actually kind of have to do some detective work, which you don't see in a lot of games in that genre.
And a lot of it was just like him and I yelling like, where's a stamp? And what specific era is this from in China? Like, what city is this? Because like some of these cities don't have the same names as they do now, so you have to like figure out like, okay, it's like 1840, so this particular area in China was named X, Y, and Z, and so you have to specifically take that and then realize like, okay, so why, like, what, this is a particular city, so what was the name of that city during this time when the stamp was used? And you're like, shit, okay, this is not easy.
Yeah, you have to go through like auction houses. Like, I had to go through an auction house website to find one of these stamps, and like it took a while because
a real auction house
website. I had to find a stamp that was sold like 20 years ago just to find the date, so then I could, and the date and the name, so then I can go back and find where the fuck the stamp even came from in the first place. It's a really cool idea. I really hope that the rest of the game has those really fun meta detective kind of things, because stuff like that is what really kind of immerses you into a game, and I think it's a really cool idea. And then of course I'm excited for Halo, because who isn't excited for Halo? If you're a Halo fan, we're finally getting another Halo. We get to find out if A, we're going to get Halo 5, or B, if we're going to get Halo 4 but better.
Probably
I hope it's either one or the other. And let's just, I will say this right off the bat, 343, you cannot fuck this up. If you have to take another year, go ahead, but like you cannot fuck this up. You can't, like, this is your third try on Halo.
Take your time. It's not like my show depends on it. Take your time.
Your first try on Halo was okay with 4. Your second try with 5 was terrible, and
it's not terrible. The multiplayer was great. Everything else shit.
The multiplayer is okay. The multiplayer is not Halo. But yeah, you really have to prove yourself here. And yeah, those. I mean, at least in 2021, if I'm still excited for anything else, it's probably Splinter Cell, but that's never coming out. So, thank you, the good sir, for your question. Appreciate it.
Did you finally get something?
I just want to add.
Oh
yeah, my two most anticipated right now is Unpacking, which I fell in love with at the first PAX Online. They had a demo for it. I'm really excited, hoping that comes out this year. And then the game Letters looks so good. I'm so excited. Those are probably my two most anticipated.
Nice.
All right, let's hop down to the next question. Harv, do you want to take this one away?
Go to the next person. I don't have it open right now, so that's because the volume.
I'll answer this one. Let me answer this one because it says a few things I can answer.
Okay.
So Golden Sunshine Gaming asked, "What is the streaming schedule?" Well, what is the streaming schedule, guys?
Fridays.
We'll see.
Fridays for right now, but in terms of anything else, we still haven't really got.
It's been sporadic.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, most of it is because the obsession is Final Fantasy and everyone's having a good time with that. We'll think of something more concrete.
I'm trying to stream at least once.
Twitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to stream at least once on Point in Progress while we're playing and stuff like that. Since we are all together, but there is some stuff I wanna try to fix
I would love
when it comes to that.
Well, we should have eventually we'll have a all hands on meeting and we'll talk about this in the future. But until then, stay tuned and join us every Friday as we do our podcast live, and then they play games afterwards, or we play games, depending on what it is.
Yeah,
streaming live is still relatively new for us in terms of Point in Progress.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And 2, do you plan to post your podcast to Spotify? As far as I'm concerned, we are on Spotify.
We are on Spotify.
We're already there. You had one job, you get fucked up because you didn't look. All right.
Don't say that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Before you ask hold on. No, I'm going. Hold on. I'm going full Greg Miller. If you have to ask the question and you don't look to find the answer
of Point in Progress, this man's opinions are his own.
I'm kidding. I love you.
This is why you were jailed.
You gotta find the map to kick me out of there. Yes.
The map to unlock your Twitter.
But yes,
also,
I think
hashtag Free Mario.
Hashtag Free Mario. Thank you. Yes, we should be on Spotify. So if you want to find us, it should be at Spotify. Point in Progress, and Halo Forever is there too. Okay, and number 3. Do you guys like working with each other?
No. I fucking hate all of these people.
No.
Absolutely not.
I come here for a paycheck.
Yeah.
Paycheck? You get paid?
Paid?
The 60 cents
Hold
we
on.
make per month.
Do I gotta rant again? There's no way.
The 60 cents we make per month.
The 60 cents per
Hey,
month,
I mean, the PayPal is under my shit. I'm just kidding.
Right? Harv,
hey, we're fucking
embezzling from the account for years.
Damn, we've been in the negative for a while. No. The answer is we like working with each other when we have time and get together and collaborate, and I think that's the most fun. Obviously, this is the time which we are all together collectively, and this is us at our most heightened level. But I say that when it comes to like working and making decisions, yes, there's times where we still can rip each other's throats out, but it's out of love. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
I wouldn't hang out with these people every day if I didn't like them.
Not at all. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
So that's that. Hold on. Question 4. You had a lot of questions, my friend. And are you guys going to have guests on your podcast?
We've had guests.
We've had guests.
We had one.
We had 2, didn't we? A guest. Do we have 2?
Oh, one was during the live stream. One was just during a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We had
and then all the 6-1 Indies people.
Yeah, so we've had stuff where we've done in our videos for E3. We had 6-1 Indie swap on over. We actually had a podcast that we released as one of our episodes with 6-1 Indie. So theoretically, guests have already happened. But there'll be times where one of us might take the week off and then we'll have a guest on. So by all means, why not?
Hey Frank, blink twice.
You can't see it off screen. Right. There's a shotgun being pointed at me right now.
By Mario.
Right.
That is the end of that question. So
yes. Wait, I will say this.
Do you want to take away the?
Wait, one more thing before on the guest thing.
Yeah.
I have been kind of workshopping ideas with people about with these guys about like how we're gonna do guest things. Guest things are happening. It's gonna happen. It's just we're trying to figure out a good way to do it.
Yes. And it might be on other projects too, like Point in Progress or Pip Chat or Point in Conversation. Yeah. So those
because there's 5 of us here. The problem is there's 5 of us here, and having a 6th person on here, we've tried it with 5, and it could get hectic. I can only imagine what a 6th person can bring.
Yes.
So we're trying to find a way to make it so then we can it's just done well. That's the only reason why we haven't done it yet.
It's really it. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Next, it's from Spencer. Superheroes. There have been a lot of types of superhero shows over the years. I want to know, from Marvel and the X-Men to DC, Justice League, Amazon Z, Boys, and Invincible, what superpower would you have and what universe would you be in? So I'm going to start off by asking Sly, our resident MCU expert currently, what would you specifically want to, like, what specific power and what universe would you want to be in?
All right. Well, I just want to clear up the joke about me being the resident MCU expert. I've been a DC fan all of my life since I was a wee bab. I was super into DC comics, animated movies, everything. And I just started getting into the MCU a couple months ago, and somehow I'm the most caught up. With that being said, my superpower I've always wanted all my life is to be able to breathe underwater. I grew up swimming. I grew up on lakes. I love being in the water. If I could breathe underwater, that would be optimal. As far as universes, all of them kind of suck. Like there's no good options. But you know, I think I have to stick with my roots. I would love to be in the DC universe, hang out in Atlantis, you know, chilling. I think that would be my answer.
I mean, you're not wrong. Any universe you go to, you end up dead regardless at some point.
Exactly.
Unless you're like a really cool character, then you get to stay. But like Frank Castle outlived everybody in one of the universes, so anything's possible.
I'm Frank. What superpower and what?
I will go with a Deadpool level healing factor.
Okay.
Because that man could literally just live forever, and if he loses a head, he just grows back a body. So that's I would like that. You know what I mean? Because I could just technically do whatever I want. You know what I mean? You could always get better, but you can't die, which is actually kind of cool. In terms of what universe I would be in, it'd probably be DC because DC has hotter characters.
True.
Is that wrong?
You know what I mean? I'd like to hang out
with those women.
I'd like to hang Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Punchline, Starfire, Raven, like all these hot ass characters, and then you got Marvel over here, and it's just like, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'll hang out in DC.
Shout out to Natasha Romanoff and Captain Marvel and
I was going to say Brie Larson, Elizabeth Olsen.
Maybe in the movies.
In the movies. We're talking different. I mean, now you got
look at a comic book panel now in 2021. They basically just look like caricatures at this point.
True.
All right. The one question I have for you, Frank, though, is you chose Deadpool over Wolverine. What was the specific reason for that?
Wolverine, if he loses an arm, he doesn't grow it back. Deadpool has an advanced healing. He has the same healing factor, but it's bumped up times 10. But
you'll always look like a pepperoni slice.
That's only because he had cancer.
Interesting.
So his cancer is constantly degrading his body, but his body is constantly regenerating.
Yeah, because he should be dead. Like right now, the reason why he's able to still alive is because of his ability. Because technically, he's a rotting corpse.
Fair enough.
He's a living, rotting corpse. But if you put that healing factor into somebody who is healthy, which we've seen before with Deadpool, because after they've cured his cancer, he's like this blonde hair, just like
he looks absolutely he's just like chef's kiss because he goes back to like regular, which would be Ryan at this point. It would be Ryan Reynolds, like Ryan Reynolds, and it's just Canadian treasure. So absolutely. Mario, superpower in universe, my friend.
I mean, the power that I've always loved and still to this day think is freaking crazy awesome, even when it was depicted in the movie, it's got to be Nightcrawler's Bamf ability to be able to teleport. I just think it looks cool when you do it. I think the added caveat, obviously, you need to know what you're looking or where you're going. Like you need to know what it looks like or something like that. I think that's an interesting caveat, but I get past that.
Do you remember that movie? That movie that came out years ago, where it was a live action movie, and the guy had the same powers, and he would just like rob banks and shit with it.
Yeah,
he would
Jumper.
Just like look at a picture. Jumper. Yeah, that movie was fucking sick.
Yeah, Jumper's good. Jumper's legit good.
Jumper was fucking sick, dude.
No, the idea of Jumper is actually really great. So yeah, it's sort of like a Jumper ability, though I wouldn't mind have looked like Nightcrawler, because I've always had to see him like he looks sexy, and I'm like, Nightcrawler, if I looked like him, I would not be like, oh, I'm so scared by the color of my skin. No, I'm embracing it. I'm going out blue, half tank top, teleporting everywhere. Hell yeah. I would definitely do that.
I don't know why Beast is always like that. Just like, look at me, I look like a beast. I'm like, dude, there's a whole furry community who would love the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? And Beast, and let's be honest, Beast in the cartoon looks
Kinda
good.
cute.
He's kind of cute.
Got the little like wavy hair and shit.
Yeah, he has a little like the sort of like owl-y hair. I don't know. He hit different. That's all I'm saying. Universe, you know what? I'm gonna stick with Marvel. I'm gonna actually be one. I want to be one of the X-Men. I wouldn't mind living in a mansion with a bunch of people that get constantly blown up every week.
There's hot characters. There's hot characters in Marvel. I mean, they're all mainly X-Men, but still,
They're all mainly X-Men.
Exactly.
you have
there
Storm,
you
you
go.
have Rogue, you have
Most of them are
Jubilee,
dudes.
Kitty. You have all these other cool characters, but like everybody else is just like, yeah, whatever.
And Harv, ability and universe, my friend.
All right, I would. Okay, so I'm not going MCU. I'm not going DCU. I'm not going fucking.
What are you going to the Walking Dead universe? What is
We're
this?
going Image Comics.
I'm going Heroes from the TV show Heroes.
All
right.
I
TV
accept
show?
that.
Yeah,
I accept that.
I'm gonna go Hero Nakamura.
Oh,
I'm gonna
dude,
want
he
to be
was
him,
the
where he
dopest.
can warp
I
through
loved-
time and space.
Yes, I loved him.
Okay.
I would want that because that would be so much fun. I'm just
My
like
second
going
character
back.
would be Peter. I want to be Peter.
Oh, Peter would be awesome too. I would.
Yeah.
I want to go back. I want to see some shit. I want to go forward a little bit. See some shit, and then yeah, I think that'd be so much fun. And which universe? I don't know, honestly. I just pick our universe, where I live right now.
Hey, I mean, at least you'd be the most powerful one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
be honest.
On
None
that
of
note,
these universes are fun. None of these universes are fun to live in.
Yeah. I think
But they're
Fee,
cool.
I think Fee still has to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, feet. Sorry, you were reading the question. I totally forgot you haven't.
It's
gone yet.
okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, other than the fact that I already have an ability, because I'm definitely Mount Girl from My Hero Academia.
Whoa. Oh,
Mountain
God.
Girl.
Yeah.
Mountain Girl from she's. If you don't
Mountain
know
Lady?
what the,
Mountain Lady.
yeah,
Mountain Lady.
yeah. Well, her name, like her other alias, is like Mount Lady. Like it's
Got it.
like Mount Lady because she's a
She's
giant lady.
the newer hero, right? The newer hero.
No, she's from episode 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
but
shows
she
up
was
in
the newer. She was the
Yeah,
newer
she was the
hero.
newer. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No, it's a girl who goes from like regular size Sly to a absolute giant. Like she becomes like Godzilla to like tall.
Wait. When did you start watching My Hero Academia?
We're not going to talk about that.
Oh my
Okay, months
God.
ago, yeah, at this point.
God. Without me.
Either way, no, I'm just joking. I think it'd be kind of cool to have like the ability to like water, mostly because, and I kind of agree with Sly, but also kind of the fact that like we only know like less than 10% of the ocean, so I think it'd be really cool to have
Right.
that ability because we don't know what's underneath. I know, Harv, you fucking hate this stuff, but that fascinates the shit out of me. Like why?
underwater.
Yeah.
Like,
Why-
I
why
love
go to-
space?
Yeah,
But
why go to space?
oceans.
We have oceans.
Oceans.
Why go to
So-
space?
Exactly.
Space ladies.
I know, okay.
Space is the ultimate ocean.
I'm sorry.
Frank, are you down bad? You've been mentioning a
Also
lot.
shattered dream.
Harvey, no, Frank is insanely down bad at the moment. No, but no, I think it'd be kind of cool to have like.
though.
Mermaids aren't hot. Mermaids have gills. It looks like fucking
Excuse
like,
you.
Shape of Water.
You don't know what
Have
they
you
look
watched The
like.
Lighthouse, my friend?
Have you ever watched The Shape of Water?
Yes,
Isn't
Oh,
that the Guillermo del Toro movie?
That is. I'd fuck that mermaid, whatever the fuck
I
that is.
mean the merman.
The merman?
I mean, Kate said, "Hey, that guy was hot."
He
He's
was
kinda
hot.
hot.
He was hot as hell. I don't know what you guys are
Listen,
talking
if we're gonna
about.
give it to
Weird
Beast, we're gonna give it to the amphibian dude.
I don't
No,
want it
okay,
to be a
no.
dude.
Either
What do
way,
you
I
use me?
think like the problem is like there's just a lot of elements from all of them that I'm just not particularly interested in because like I would have probably like a little while ago would have maybe said like the boys in a way, just like the realistic aspect of it, but at the same time it's just there's a lot of things there that I do not like. I'd probably have to say God, movie wise, Marvel, comic book wise, DC, anime wise, My Hero. There you go.
All right. A little indecisive there, but I'll take it.
I mean, I am indecisive.
I mean, this is Fee in a nutshell, honestly.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
There we go.
All right. Hey, Harv. What's with your obsession with Souls games?
I hate myself.
Ouch.
No. I when I first played my first Dark Souls game, I think I don't remember when it was. There was just something about it, like it didn't click with me at the top, like when I first played it. But then once I got through some bosses, like the combat just clicked, and it was just something that I just wanted to keep going. And I love difficult things, especially in video games. So it just gave me that next level of just be like, okay, this is difficult, but I know I can surpass this. And this is why I go for like those platinum trophies. This is why I go for like a lot of like the harder content, or I do challenge runs in Souls games and stuff like that, and Sekiro and like that kind of type of thing. So my obsession started with Dark Souls 1, went to Dark Souls 3, then Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, and then to Sekiro. That's pretty much my road to hating myself.
Ouch.
Should we do one more?
Yeah.
I think we only have one more.
We have one more left?
We have two more, I think, but we can do one more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What are your favorite drinks? This comes from Crafty Gamer Lady.
Love Crafty.
I love me a good rum and coke. I don't know about you guys.
I
I'm
like
basic.
the good old bubbly. If you guys, I'm just kidding.
Oh wow!
If you subscribe with our coupon code bubbly, oh my god, what are the odds, people?
Hey, did you hold something up? I couldn't see it.
Oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry. Let me just lift it up just a little bit.
Oh, you were holding up a can of bubbly the whole time?
Oh my god,
Whoa!
absolutely not a sponsor.
Here's the thing. I like. This is gonna sound very silly. I like drinks that hurt. Now I'm saying like a ginger beer. I'm saying
Excuse me?
Wait.
I love a good
She likes the Dark Souls of drinks.
Like there is a okay. There is
hard relate.
okay. There is a
old fashioned
cider, like old fashioned. I like what is it? A Moscow Mule. Fantastic.
Love a Moscow
because
Mule.
burns. And then there is a specific drink from Halifax. It's made by a local place, and it is a habanero ginger cider. It is so fucking good. Like they're just
Can you send me this, please? Oh
absolutely.
My God.
It was so freaking good. Let me find it. It is probably one of my
insane.
Yeah, so I'm just like I just enjoy drinks like that. Though I also like a gin smash, which is gin and then usually a sparkling water with like citrus and stuff like that. Very, very good. But yeah, no.
Love that.
There you go.
Yeah, like I'll order an old fashioned if I want to get punched in the back of the throat, you know, because that thing is bitter, but also tasty.
Yes, Sly. It's literally called Heat of the Moment.
Love that.
That's awesome.
I love that.
I like it.
I don't know. I might get into beer because my friend Mike, no, he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. Remember we had that coffee beer and I hated it.
I fucking hated that.
I do not like dark beer. Dark beer is not my thing.
Not into it.
I don't
like
a drinker.
beer, but if I have a beer, it's gonna be like a porter. I had a chocolate cinnamon porter. And that was the only beer I've ever liked.
See, that sounds good. The coffee one just is like, no, I didn't. And honestly, I drank it when I wasn't like into coffee. I'm kind of into coffee now, just not black like that. Like that was strong. It's too bitter.
I posted my the link for it.
Okay.
The Heat of the Moment, but then there's also like a bunch of other ones like Sweet Temptation, and then they usually have like drinks associated with songs.
I might get into craft beer because my friend Mike Ruiz started his new job. He now works at a brewery. So
there you go.
If he sends me free stuff, I might get into drinking.
Yeah, I'm not a beer drinker. I don't drink beer. I like hard liquor though. I like whatever this shit is. This is pretty good.
Courier?
Yeah, I drink I can drink a fuck ton of Jägermeister. I love Jägermeister. This shit's so good.
Yeah.
But beer, no, I can't drink beer. Beer's not for me.
Jaeger mixed in with Mountain Dew, baby. So good.
No, definitely not. No, that shit.
I love it.
Do I want a fucking heart attack?
I love it. I love it so much.
What did I do, Reagan? Why am I getting out of here?
You know what, Harv?
What did I do?
You know, we'll
get
kick him
out of
the party
here
right now. We'll kick him out of the party right now.
No, he's running the board. He can't do that. Don't do that. He's the one person you can't do that to.
I like old fashions only if they have the big ice cube. They gotta have the big ice cube. If they don't have the big ice cube, it ruins the drink.
I agree.
But other than that, like for when it comes to beers, I like IPAs. Big fan of IPAs. And I like summer beers.
About alcoholic drinks?
When you talk about pilsners, you like pilsners?
No, it's like more like craft summer drinks.
Got it.
Like the cucumber ales and stuff like that. Like that stuff is really, really, really good.
Yeah. The last one of those I had was like a strawberry one. It was really good.
Yeah. But Dustin was saying Trench Brewery where I'm from. That place is really, really good. Really good brewery.
The hell was that sound?
Someone's cat okay?
Oh, that's the kids playing outside.
Oh,
Jesus
okay.
Christ, is that kid okay?
Yeah, I like looked over and Harv's just like, what? What's your problem?
You just look out the window, the kid is just laid out, just like,
Oh, some kids.
That's awesome.
Some kids playing outside. They're having a ball. Okay, they're having a ball.
Good for them. Good for them.
Nice.
For my favorite drink, I was gonna say tea. I love a good tea. Especially there's a ginger tea from Thailand that is one of my favorites. I also love a good tea from Nepal. There's some Nepali tea that I am absolutely in love with. But if we're going alcohol, I love me a cider. I love me a Moscow Mule. Anything with ginger, anything bubbly, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just wait. I need to sell
song.
before we end this, I need to sell you all sell the audience on a drink that's like one of my favorites.
We got ad sponsorship?
To the point where like I just left one night to specifically go to Starbucks to get this drink because it is
Is it the
Oh
strawberry
yeah.
shortcake?
so good.
Yeah,
It
Is it
is
strawberry
so-
shortcake? Because I've been having that.
No, it is okay. Now you need to get over the name of it. It's a steamed apple juice. Now what they do is they take the apple juice, they steam it with and then they add like a bunch of like seasonings like cinnamon, so it's almost like a cider but not really. And then they add caramel and a whipping cream on top, and it's like a candy. It's called a caramel apple like steamed. Like it's steamed apple caramel hot drink. It's very, very good. Would
Sounds
highly
good.
recommend it. It smells
I had the strawberry
like fall.
shortcake from Starbucks, so don't worry. It's not that far off.
No, it's so good. And like I literally tonight I was just like, if we did not have the podcast right now, I'd be going to Starbucks. Like I just really, really, really wanted one. And I'm like, fuck. But I'm not gonna order like I'm not gonna pay $4 for someone to drive up the street to get me Starbucks.
Do you have somebody in the next room that could do it for you?
Starbucks is closed.
I
That
was
is
gonna
fair.
say it's midnight over there.
That is fair.
Almost midnight.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely get it this weekend. But I would highly recommend it if you like coffee, or if you're looking for an alternative, if you don't want something with caffeine, I'd highly recommend that when you go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking good. You're welcome, guys.
It does sound really good. If I'm in the area, which there is a Starbucks in the area that we used to work, I will, if they have it, I will try it out. And if it's terrible, I will charge you.
Yeah, you know what? Tell me if you don't like it, and I will give you money.
Patron?
This is Patron. Yeah, I got some Patron right here.
There you
Wait,
go.
I was like, what?
He's about to get it on.
No.
I'm
drinking tomorrow. I'm drinking tomorrow.
I gotta find a bottle of Hennessy for it as a joke.
Reagan and I are going out tomorrow to go have some drinks.
Take some pictures to have a good time.
Yeah, it's a caramel apple spice steam juice. That's a heads up, guys, if you want the official name.
Very nice. That last question, by the way, I think we should say that. That's like a whole thing on itself.
Yeah. I think that'll be a good segment later. So thank you everybody for asking questions. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for interacting with us and supporting us and encouraging us.
Yeah.
We love you so much. You're all the best. And we're gonna wrap this show up. So before we head out of here, let's tell the people what you're working on and where we can find you. Frank, you want to go first?
Yeah, you can. I'm working on some projects. I think we've all been kind of brainstorming what we're trying to do for the eventual like PIP 2.0 when that eventually happens. But there is stuff in the in the works with me and Mario, with everybody else here. But you can find me here at Point in Progress, where I talk with these people every week. You can find me at Twitch or at Twitter, where I talk shit about everything. And then you can find me at Twitch, where I still don't stream. All under Kestrel 1A.
Yeah, you got to play just enough so you get past the cash out, and then you stop. then you just stop.
No. I got to figure out what I want to do with the streaming stuff.
Sure.
It's hard to find a game that I like to stream. That's the problem.
Sure.
Is I can't find a game that I can sit down and stream for a long time, because eventually I start to feel like bad anxiety with the games that I'm playing. So sure. I have to find a game that's like a nice happy medium.
No, that is fair.
All right. Fee, where can the people find you? What are you up to? What's going on?
You can find me here. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Beard in the Hair when he streams us playing Final Fantasy. You can also find me on my own channel and Twitter at Zoranix. You can see how it's spelled below my name. And it's in the podcast description if you're listening to this on Spotify. But yeah, you can find me there. Also, bi-weekly, I do a Stadia podcast with two of my good friends, Jake and Aaron, over on the Game Source Network YouTube channel. So please make sure to check us out. We had a really good episode last week. Unfortunately, Aaron wasn't there, but we did have a guest, which was really exciting, and we had a lot to talk about. So definitely check us out.
Love that.
All
right. Mario, what are you up to? Where can the people find you? What's going on?
I'm still fighting DMCA with my Twitter. My Twitter is still locked up, so follow me at that backup Mario if you are currently want to keep up with me up to the days that go on. Also,
the days go by.
That's right. If you can, of course, you always find me here at Point in Progress, but you can also find me at youtube.com/thatMarioRivera every Wednesday, where I do a Halo episode. The last episode, of course, I shot was with Fiona. It is available now. The entirety of season 1, the entire Master Chief, Combat Evolved is complete. So you can watch all of those interviews. So many wonderful people got in and really just had a wonderful chat with all of them. So enjoy. Season 1's available on audio podcast and also on youtube.com/thatMarioRivera. Season 2 will begin in about 2 weeks. I'm just doing a 1-week hiatus to bank up episodes, and then we'll begin season 2, starting with Max Roberts, who works at Disney. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's cool. He helped develop some of the stuff at the parks, and we talked about that very shortly. But he's a good friend of mine, and so very glad to have him on. So please, definitely, where can we find you on Twitter? That you can find me at that backup Mario. That's where you find me on Twitter.
Yeah, get Max to get us some Disneyland tickets, bro.
I would love that. I would love that, actually.
Don't actually do that, but
I want to go.
Harv, take it away.
You can find me here on Point in Progress. You can find me at Beard in the Hair pretty much everywhere. I am working on a video that is going to be released on Monday, which is kind of a Souls video, but it's kind of like a list video, which I'm really kind of excited about. That I've been putting my time into. That should be up on Monday or Tuesday of next week on Beard in the Hair Gaming for YouTube. But other than that, you can find me here on Pip.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And you can find me on Goodreads and Duolingo at Slyclone. That's CLYCLONE. Please add me on Goodreads and Duolingo there. You can find me on TikTok at SlycloneMC, and you can find me on Twitter under the same name, where you can find me thirst tweeting about dead composers. So that's what I've been up to. Did you not see my thirst tweet?
No, I didn't see that today at all.
All right, go check out my Twitter for that thirst tweet.
All right.
With that being said, that concludes our episode 20 of the Point in Progress podcast. Make sure to check out Point in Progress on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all of the places. We're at Point in Progress everywhere you can imagine. And with that, progress has been made. Thank you, everybody.
Shout out to Cher.
What up, Cher?
What up, Cher? Contact your local representative and tell them to free Mario Rivera.
That's right.
Yeah, fuck you, Twitter.
Cher only has a first name.
Okay,